RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Tom Lane, State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Macias Insurance, professional independent insurance agents. First Mid-America Credit Union, exceeding members' expectations since 1934. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance. All of your protection under one roof. Morrissey Construction, completing projects ahead of schedule and under budget for 60 years. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care, offering friendly service and reliable repairs since 1974. Liberty Bank, committed to providing excellent customer service above all else.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to game number 2 of our high school basketball doubleheader here on a Friday night. I'm Dennis Laird alongside Louis Clark. We are in Roxana for the Roxana Shells and the Greenville Comets. The Comets come in at 3-9. The Shells at 10-3, but the Shells struggling a bit of late, Louis.
A little bit of a slide, Dennis. They started off 8-0, and sky was the limit for this team, but have stumbled here a little bit at 2-3, and had a couple troubles. All started in Bethalto against CM a couple weeks ago, and then stumbled a bit up at Carrollton in the tournament, looking to right the ship here in conference play, trying to stay afloat with Staunton and Carlinville, a couple of surprises up at the top of the SEC.
Shells win the tip, and they quickly work it down to the baseline. Double team there, looking for some help out top, and overthrowing it out of bounds is Charlie Sheets, and a turnover to the Comets.
Well, I talked to Mark Briggs a little bit here, the head coach, before the game, and said he's interested to see how his team responds. They haven't played since the tournament last week, and it's their first game back. Be interesting to see how they react with a little bit of adversity here in about the 5-game stretch.
Down to the baseline, the Comets now work it back out top to Faulkner. He'll reset the offense. Down in the right corner, they go to Lawrence. Now out top. Back to the left side now. And here's Lawrence coming up to the top to take it from Faulkner. Down to the post. Now back door and wide open is Alderman for an easy 2.
Oh, the Shells went for a double team on the baseline there. And good patience there by number 32, Hutchinson. He hung on to the basketball. Nice little cross-court pass and a little baseline shot for Alderman for the first 2 points.
Briggs at the top, gets it to Riney at the free throw line. He'll drop it off. A 3 on the way from a Shell player. A miss, and then the rebound put back up and in.
Well, it was Hartnett on the 3, and then Sheets on the follow. Always around the glass.
And traveling on the other end, so the score at 2-2, and the Shells get it back.
A little surprising, this Greenville Comets team coming in 3-9, 0-2 in the conference. Usually they're right up there near the top, fighting for that top spot, but looks like Coach Cantrell's group, he's got a real young squad this year.
Backdoor to Briggs, and the rejection by Alderman. He bats it away out of bounds.
For them to come in here at 3-9, a little bit of a surprise for me, but they've lost 3 in a row coming into this game as well, so really both teams kind of in need of a win.
Top of the key is McCauley to Briggs now between the circles. Faulkner on him, now work it left side, back to McCauley. Down low they go, and 2 more on the board for Charlie Sheets.
Just a little pick and roll there off the left-hand side, and Greenville playing man-to-man defense, and Sheets the benefactor, and it looks like McCauley's going to pick up a foul here.
McCauley fouling Lawrence on the sideline. 4-2, the Shells lead here, 6:03, first quarter action. They will get it in. To the top of the key to Faulkner. Faulkner gets it stripped away, but picks it back up. Now works it to the left side. Hall with it. Now to Lawrence driving. Kicks it out. Hall from the corner for 3. No good. Rebound comes down to Riney. Up the floor come the Shells. On the left side, McCauley inside to Riney. And they work it down to Sheets. Back into Riney. Jumper from the paint is good. He's on the board.
It's going to be a hard matchup for this Greenville team. A little undermanned, and Shells definitely with the size advantage. should be able to pound the ball inside with some regularity and have success down there.
Alderman with it at the top of the key. Now they'll work it to the left side. Here's Faulkner driving into the paint. He kicks it out. Shot on the way from the paint, no good. Riney with the rebound. Hall with that shot.
So far it's been one and done.
3 on the other end, but he's on the line, so they'll call that a 2 from Hartnett. Right on the line, an 8-2 Shell lead.
And 8 unanswered now after falling behind 2-0.
Here's Hall working it to the right side to Hutchinson. Hutchinson dribbles into the paint, turns around, and fires the ball out of bounds. Trying to get that one to Faulkner, who broke the wrong way. 4:37, first quarter action. 8-2 Shell lead, and Briggs will bring it up the floor. Briggs works it to the left side. Hartnett driving, cut off. Comes back out top to Briggs. Comets in the man-to-man. Fire it down. Now shoot it right back out to Hartnett. Riney with it now in the paint. Move in the paint and a bucket.
Again, it's just a matchup nightmare right now because you would think Alderman is probably the best case scenario size-wise to maybe go up against Riney at this point, but even he's a little overmatched right now.
Top of the key, shot on the way from the Comets, no good. The rebound ripped down by Sheets.
And Greenville one and done with a lot of their misses so far.
Hartnett with a jumper on the way, is short. Rushed around by the Comets, and they'll pull down the rebound.
Yeah,
Faulkner with it now.
Rushed the shots, and Greenville all over the boards.
All out top, Hutchinson three, no good. Rebound, Alderman will kick it back out. Hall cross courts it to Faulkner, who drives to the paint, lets it go, and it's no good. Riney with the rebound.
And they've missed 5 in a row now.
Beat it down low to Sheets as the Shells work the ball nicely, but can't get the bucket, and a whistle and a foul.
I think it's going to be Riney over the back.
Comet basketball with 3:18 to go, first period. They're down 10-2. Faulkner will bring it up the floor. Picked up by Briggs. He works it right side to Hall in the corner. Double team there. And stolen away as he tried to fire it out top. Sheets with it. Will drop it off to Briggs. Briggs into the right corner. McCauley with it. Now to Riney. Fires it down low to Sheets, who's open again. And he's got 6 in the quarter.
They're getting the begin. It's just a matchup advantage getting the ball inside, and Roxana wasting little time getting it inside.
Alderman trying to drive on Riney, and McCauley takes it away. Briggs with the basketball for the Shells, up by 10. Right side, McCauley with it. Tries to fire it in the paint, whistles, and a foul. And we'll see. It looks like the Comets going to get called for the foul here. Hartnett trying to barrel his way through a pick there, and he gets the foul, and now a timeout. 2:33 on the clock, 12-2 in favor of the Shells. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
If you want your car to look stunning and keep it running, then take your car to Andy's Auto Body and Complete Car Care Center. Andy's ASE certified mechanics perform oil changes, suspension repair, air conditioning repair and service, engine diagnostics, warranty maintenance, tires, brakes, and shocks, plus state-of-the-art Hawkeye alignment. Like Andy's on Facebook. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care Center with 2 locations in Alton and Maryville is your car's home away from home.
Welcome back to Roxana. Dennis Laird alongside Louis Clark. Shells trying to get it inbounds after the timeout. They get it into Riney. Spin move in the paint and the bucket and the foul. Well, he's just dominating inside, and the Shells are dominating overall down low.
Well, everything's going in and going into the paint. Why wouldn't it? I mean, when you've got Sheets, Riney, Hartnett, all with that size, just pound the rock into the paint and just let them go to work.
And the free throw good. So 7 on the board for Riney, 6 for Sheets, all from inside. Here's Hall spinning into the defense, and Hartnett knocking it away as he tries to get the shot off. Briggs down the floor quickly to the right corner to McCauley. Molested by Hall. They'll fire it out top. Riney going to grab it there, and they'll reset the Shell offense. Briggs out to take it from him. 15-2, the Shell lead here, first quarter action. Sheets feeds it down low to Ronnie off the glass and in. Back inside they go.
Well, they try to double it up, and that's not working either. I mean, he should just have a field day here. 4 for 4 from the floor so far, 9 points for Hunter.
Left side, Faulkner with it. They work it into the left corner to Alderman. Comes back out top to Faulkner.
How about a 17-0 run right now?
17-2 the score.
Yes, and they were losing in this game, believe it or not.
They were. Comets got the first bucket and haven't scored since. Here's Manning with it, dropping it off to Hall. Fires it across, trying to get it to Alderman, and threw that away. Down to 1:24 to go first quarter. 15-point Shell lead here early on. Shells with the basketball as they make some substitution. Riney coming out. With 1:24 to go first quarter. Now they'll hand the ball off to McCauley. And Briggs will bring it up the floor. Briggs works it to the left side. Now Hartnett with it at the top. Fires it inside. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound comes down, and the Comets try to save it, but they're on the end line. That shot made by Brown for the Shell. Inbounds to Briggs. They come out top. Now they feed it to Hartnett in the paint. Dribbles. Shot on the way. No good. Rattles out. Rebound Briggs. Muscles it up and in.
Well, they're just having their way inside. And
now on the upper end.
It's going to be Hartnett. Well, it looked like a pretty good block, but looked like maybe some body contact as well. We're at the other end here.
And the foul going to be on Hartnett, his first. 53 seconds to go. First quarter. 19-2 in favor of the Shell. Free throw, no good.
Greenville just in desperate need of something here. I mean,
like points?
Well,
good.
Yeah, that would be a good start. Something to fall in. I mean, you were up 2-0, and since you've given up 19 unanswered.
Trying to get a free throw here. Yeah.
There it is.
Finally break that 2. Now they got 3. Devin Lightshoe with the free throw. 1 out of 2. Shell's ball. They work it all the way to the baseline. Down to 42 seconds. They kick it across to Hartnett for 3. No good. Rebound comes down. Picked up by the Comets. And they'll work at the length of the floor. Schaufelberger with it. We'll work it to the right side now to Young. Young looks over the defense. Comes back out top. Manning. And now Lightshoe with it back out top. Schaufelberger shot off the mark. No good. The rebound comes down to Hartnett. Then he's going to be fouled, I think, by Young of the Comets.
I want to hear you say Schaufelberger 10 times in a row, maybe.
Well, luckily, I was helped out by our Greenville radio partner here. He told me how to say that, so.
I just want to hear you say it 10 times to see if you
That's too much work.
tie your tongue.
I got other things to do right now. I'm kind of busy. Here's a shot by the Shells. Like, I don't have number 1 on my roster, and that's who's shooting free throws here.
I don't either. Let's find out who number 1 is here.
You had a program there. I was wondering if it was in there. Out top, McCauley with it. And now they work it right side. Hartnett at the buzzer. And it's off the top of the glass. No good. 19-3 after 1 quarter of play in favor of the Shells. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Red or black, silver or gold, new or used. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they know options are important to you. That's why they've made relationships with local dealerships where you'll receive all the extras with First Mid-America Credit Union's low rates and financing done on the spot. All you have to do is decide what you want. Your car, our loans, they're made for each other. www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258 3168 to speak to a representative.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Welcome back to Roxana. Dennis Laird alongside Louis Court. Comets start with the basketball. Young on the right side, pieces out top to Schaufelberger, who drops the three in.
Well, it just came off a good screen and a nice one set there for him, and he was able to drop in three from the top of the key.
Briggs kicks it in the right corner to McCauley. Now back to Briggs. Resets. Fires it to Hartnett, who gets it inside to Riney. Riney back out top to Briggs for three. A shot on the way, no good. Riney there with a long rebound off the glass and in.
Well, he hasn't missed yet. 5 for 5 from the field.
I don't think he's been more than 10 feet away from the basket yet with a shot.
I think he's been more than 2 feet away from the basket.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Ball lost out of bounds by the Comets, but they'll stay off the Shells. Inbounds pass coming from the Comets, and it comes into Young. Young to the paint, lets it go. No good.
Tough shot.
Briggs with the rebound for the Shells. Up to Hartnett, who walks with it.
He knows it. He shook his head immediately. Knows he took those little baby steps before putting the ball on the hardwood.
Alderman back in there now for Lash, who checks out for the Comets. Young will bring it up the floor. Young at the top of the key. Works it left side. Fly shoe. Now back out top. Alderman around to Young. And now the ball kicked out of bounds as Young tried to feed a pass inside. 21-6 in favor of the Shells. Young at the top of the key, takes the inbounds pass, works it right side to Manning. Manning to the top, gets it stolen away. Riney wide open and the dunk.
That was like predicting the next chapter of a story.
It was. Down low, a shot off, no good, and Riney with a rebound on the other end. Briggs the link. Hartnett, reverse layup, no good. Rebound comes down and Hartnett ends up with it. Jumper on the way. Misses, and there's Sheets to clean up.
They're just killing them on the boards. I mean, this is ridiculous right now.
25-6. Pass down low to Alderman. Riney with the rejection. Sheets ends up with it. McCauley driving to the paint. Kicks it out. Briggs for three. No good. Another on McCauley, and he gets hammered as he tries to put it back up there. And that offensive board from McCauley's a guard for the Shells. So everybody getting in on the rebound.
Offensive rebounding right now. Would you like to hear it?
Sure.
9-1.
Out. McCauley at the stripe looking for his first point. And there it is.
And guess who's got 3 fouls? Alderman. Ooh, goodbye for the rest of the half at least.
Tough assignment for him tonight. He checks out now. In there is Hutchinson for him. They'll have the assignment, it looks like.
Good luck.
Yeah. McCauley lets the second free throw go, and it's good. He hits them both. Shells doing everything right. 27-6.
I'd say this is a proper response.
Hutchinson from the top of the key drains a big three for the Comets.
Well, they hit the first 3 points of the quarter and then gave up 8 unanswered again. And Roxana also had that 19-0 run.
There's Sheets wide open to the glass and in.
He's in double figures along with Riney.
Had a good ball game so far.
Sheets and Riney have combined for 23 of the 29.
Another 3 on the way from the Comets as they try to catch up, and on the rebound, a foul. And it's going to be on Lawrence, I believe, for the Comets. And they put it on the board. Yes. Inbounds pass comes into Briggs.
You're on top of it, Eagle Eye.
Thank you. At least one of them. Briggs works it to the right side. And his pass out of bounds.
A little miscommunication there. McCauley came out wide to take a pass and kind of gave the little head fake like he was going to come back, cut back inside the defender, and that's what Briggs was reading. Just a little miscommunication.
Faulkner at the top works it left side. Hall. Now Hutchinson out top. In the corner, there's Shuffleberger with a three, and it's good. And he's got a couple off the bench.
Yeah, he's got a nice little touch out there.
Not much size, but he can shoot the three we've seen so far. Briggs will work it left side to McCauley. Fires it down to Ronnie. Wide open again. Sheets underneath, but he misses this time. And Ronnie going to try to clean up, and he'll draw the foul. Hall was able to close in there on Sheets to keep him from getting the bucket. Just got enough with that ball. It wouldn't fall for him, but Ronnie ends up getting the rebound and drawing the foul.
They just don't, again, it's becoming a broken record here. They just don't have anybody that can match up size-wise. I mean,
Ronnie's free throw attempt no good off the back iron.
and this is going to be like men among boys on the boards.
Ronnie will have a second shot with 4:28 to go in this half. And he hits it.
Well, this is a problem of theirs, free throw shooting up at the Carrollton tournament.
Faulkner to the right side. Shuffleberger down to Hall. Shot on the way, and it's way off the mark. Sheets will chase down the loose ball, and here come the Shells. Briggs at the top. Works it to the right side. Now comes out top. Brown with it, driving. His pass to Sheets stolen away. And here come the Comets back the other way. Hutchinson will take it all the way to the hole. And Shell player trying to draw the foul. Who was that? McCauley. He looked set to me.
Yeah, I thought he did.
But they're going to call it on him. That will send Lawrence to the line. Lawrence's free throw attempt is good. Yeah, you talked about the Shell free throw problem recently. You want to elaborate a little bit on that? Because that cost them a ball game, didn't it?
Well, against Griggsville Perry it did, and as Mark Briggs described it for me, he called that one a total collapse of one that he's never seen before. And said that game, they gave up 31 points in the fourth quarter, 0 for 9 shooting free throws in the period, and they lost the game by 2.
Hartnett with a three on the way, and it's good. (33-13), three on the way on the other end, no good. And Sheets pulls down the rebound. They'll feed it out right side to Briggs. Now top of the key, Brown with it. Left side, Hartnett. Gets the pick, works it to the top of the key, and finds Briggs in the corner. Thought about a shot, turns around, gets it to Hartnett. In the right corner, into Riney, double team, in trouble. Trying to backdoor it to Sheets, and he's going to walk with it. Had to take a step back to grab that pass and never reset his feet and ends up traveling.
Every time Riney grabs the ball now, if it's not a minimum double team, it's a triple team. He's going to find some open people here. If you got players, cutters going to the basket particularly.
We've seen that do it a couple times with Sheets already. Left side, Faulkner for three, and it rattles out. Riney with another rebound. And he'll feed it out to Brown. He'll drop it off to Briggs, and he'll cross the timeline, picked up by Faulkner. 2:43 to go. Fires at free throw line to Riney. Riney down to Briggs. Briggs muscles it up, no good. And he steals it away, but they're going to say he was on the inbound. In line, out of bounds. And the Comets get it right back. Lawrence to throw it in to Faulkner. Waits on it with 2:33 to go in the half. They're down 33-13. Faulkner to the right side, into the corner to Hall. His pass, cross-courted to Young. I don't think it was intended for him, but he ends up with it. Gets the shot off, but it's no good. Briggs, right side now, McCauley. McCauley battling Hall, and now a whistle, and they're going to call a charge on McCauley.
Yeah, I think he threw a little bit of an elbow there, and he got caught with it. That's going to be his third foul, too. He's going to have to take a seat for the remainder of the half, and that's the case. Here comes Reardon.
Into the ball game is Logan Reardon. Louis Mitchell. Here's Faulkner, right side. Now left corner, Hall. Cross quarter to Young. Back to Faulkner, baseline, and Riding with the rejection.
That wasn't going to work in there.
They did. Briggs. His pass tipped, but Reardon comes down with it.
24 on 24.
And they go to the floor. And they're going to stay over and back, I believe. Nope, timeout called to maintain the possession by the Shells. 33-13, they lead. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sport.
Timeout. Come here. I need better coverage. Anybody here give me better coverage?
Put me in, coach. I can give you better coverage. Not only can I give you better coverage, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062.
Hey, where do you want this ladder?
Oh, come on, coach.
American Family Insurance.
Do you, Kasasa? Do you have a free checking account that pays you cash? Cash like greenbacks, cash like, hi, I'm Johnny, cash like this. The massive interest you get just for putting your money into a free Kasasa account. Kasasa. A new word for a checking account that liberates you with no minimum balance and ATM refunds from sea to shining sea. Do you know where to get more cash? If you Kasasa, you do. Do you Kasasa?
Don't just bank. Kasasa, only available at America's finest community banking institutions.
Welcome back to Roxana. Dennis Laird alongside Louis Court. Shells with the basketball after the timeout. Briggs up the left side. Into the corner to Hartnett. Hartnett finds Sheets on the baseline, and he misses. Rebound comes down to the Comets. Faulkner pushes it up the floor quickly, drops it off to Young at the free throw line, lets it go, no good. Rebound comes down to Sheets. Here comes Briggs up the right side with 1:15. Briggs to Reardon. Reardon looking for help. Comes out top to Hartnett. Now Briggs to Riney. Behind him to Hartnett. Three on the way, no good. The long rebound comes down to Faulkner. Faulkner all the way down the floor. Faulkner to the glass, and he'll draw the foul. Faulkner will step up to the stripe for the first time with 55 seconds to go before halftime.
Looking to get on the board for the first time is Faulkner. He was fouled by Reardon.
And the first free throw is good. We will have another.
Is this your first chance to see the Shells this year?
It is.
And?
Well, they get a big lead, and I want you to talk a little bit more about that lead they lost, because you know that's in their minds right now with a big lead. The second free throw, no good.
Well, then again, what Coach Briggs was telling me is that, yeah, Briggsville Perry was 1-8 going into that tournament. You're thinking, how does a 1-8 team win a tournament? Well, he said two of their key players were missing. There was a lot of dissension on the team, among other things. They came back against Roxana, and here you go. You get on a run.
There's Manning with a miss. The Shells with the rebound. Back the other way, and Sheets off the glass and in. Continues to rack them up tonight. Charlie Sheets.
12 now.
Faulkner into the paint on the other end. Riney gets a piece of it. Tipped out of there. He hit the rim, but that's it. Back the other way. Hartnett with three on the way. No good. The rebound comes down to Manning. Faulkner with it now in the right corner. Schaufelberger at the buzzer, and it's no good. And that's how the half comes to an end. 35-14 in favor of the Shells. We'll be back with halftime after this. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sport.
Morrissey Construction Company is a general contracting firm that specializes in housing, historic renovation, educational, and commercial construction. For 60 years, Morrissey Construction has exceeded client expectations by completing projects ahead of schedule and under budget while providing quality construction services. Maintaining good relationships while placing the client's building investments first has helped the company build a reputation as a trustworthy contractor with a multitude of repeat clients. For more information, visit morrisseyconstruction.com.
Why should you bring your vehicle to Quick Lane at Roberts Motors? You never need an appointment, just drive on in. Quick Lane has the guaranteed lowest tire prices around. Plus, we perform a multi-point inspection of the critical items on your vehicle at no charge every time you visit. Ford, Chevy, Toyota, or any other make, Quick Lane can service it. We're even open on Saturdays. Stop by Quick Lane at Roberts Motors today. Come see why life is better in the Quick Lane.
I know, no, I tried to do that. RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Tom Lane, State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend, Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949, Macias Insurance, professional independent insurance agents, First Mid-America Credit Union, exceeding members' expectations since 1934, Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance, all of your protection under one roof. Morrissey Construction, completing projects ahead of schedule and under budget for 60 years. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care, offering friendly service and reliable repairs since 1974. Liberty Bank, committed to providing excellent customer service above all else.
Welcome back to Roxana. Dennis Laird alongside Louis Corrick, getting ready to start the third quarter with the Shells leading 35-14 over the Comets. Shells with their starters back in there. They'll feed it to Briggs in the backcourt. And they'll bring it across the timeline, work it right side. Briggs into the corner to Hartnett. Now he'll feed it to Briggs, breaking to the basket. Underneath it, can't get the shot off, and it comes down to the Comets.
They got a shot off. I think there was partial block in there, though.
Right side, Hall out top, and a foul.
Hartnett will get a second.
Fouling Hutchinson. We'll head over to the sidelines now to throw it in. Just underway, third quarter. Faulkner takes the inbounds pass. Briggs on it. He'll work it to the left side. Now up top, Hutchinson. Right side to Hall. Now spin move in the paint. Pass down low to Hutchinson, who tries to muscle it over Riney, but travels. And the turnover goes to the Shells.
Well, you can't get in there and get much of anything because when you're giving up 5, 6, 7 inches, it's just really difficult to get any kind of a shot over that wingspan.
Briggs will bring it up the floor. Work it to the left side into the corner. McCauley with it. McCauley looking for Riney, gets it to him. He fires it out top to Hartnett. Hartnett driving, kicks it out. Briggs fires it to Riney, cross-courts it. Hartnett going to try, and it's short, no good. Rebound comes down to Briggs. Nice feed underneath the sheets, but he can't get the shot. Next try is no good as well, and the rebound comes down to the Comets.
A couple of bunnies missed there from Sheets.
Lawrence with a shot after a nice move, and it'll drop in.
That's only their second 2-point field goal of the game. They were 4 for 24 in the first half, Dennis, if you can believe that. And 3 of those were 3-pointers.
Riney down to the baseline to Briggs, who tries to muscle it up there. And a whistle and a foul. That'll send Briggs to the line.
He might have gotten away with a walk.
Lets it go. No good.
Only 2 points in the game.
And 0 for 1 now from the line. He'll have another. And it's no good. Here come the Comets. Lawrence with it in the right corner. Fires it down to Alderman, trying to muscle it over Riney, and does. He has 4. Down the right side, Hartnett with it in the right corner. Now to Riney in the paint. Between 3, Comets gets it knocked away, gets it back, puts it up and in, and draws a foul.
Riney gets his initial shot blocked, and believe it or not, that's his first miss of the game, but boy, he gets it right back. Easy little putback on the rebound, and Alderman's going to sit again, because guess what, Dennis?
He's got 4 fouls.
Yeah. And there's still 13 minutes and 53 seconds left in this game, so he's run out of 9 lives.
Lash in there for him, and Riney misses. So the Shells now 0 for 3 from the line here in the second half. Here's Faulkner with it, and timeout called by the Comets. To maintain possession there. 37-18. The Shells lead the Comets. 5:43 to go. Third quarter. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to TomLaneAgency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back to Roxana. Dennis Laird alongside Louis Court. Comet basketball after the timeout. Lash with it, works it left side to Faulkner. Now out top they come. Hall with it. And a pass down low, knocked away and chased down by Briggs. Briggs quickly up the floor to Hartnett on the right side. Fires it in the paint. Riney muscles it up and in.
Good read there by Jordan Briggs to be able to anticipate the pass, and they get back out into transition and get 2 back the other way and reestablish that 21-point halftime edge.
Out top, they get it to Hall. Around a defender to the baseline. Shot off no good. Riney with a board. Here's Briggs, right side. Briggs driving in, misses. And Sheets with the putback attempt and a foul.
Another offensive rebound.
Yes, we have seen quite a few of those. You got a number on how many tonight?
I do.
I bet it's a big one.
Be 14 of them.
That's pretty big, especially with...
We're not even halfway through the third quarter.
This much time to go. Inbounds to Riney, right back to Hartnett. His shot no good, gets his own rebound, up and in. Make it 15 offensive boards now.
There you go.
Hartnett with 2 more. 7 for him now. Here's Faulkner losing the dribble, but picked up by Young. Young travels.
Nine turnovers for Greenville now in the game.
McCauley to throw it into Briggs with 4:30 to go third quarter. 41-18 Shell lead. Into the right corner. McCauley with it. Out top to Sheets. Left side, Briggs now. And now Hartnett driving. Stops, looks for help. Cross courts to Briggs. 2 on the way is good.
Gordon had a little bit of a tough time of it there. He had missed 5 field goals in a row. He's only 2 for 8 in the game, but he gets that long range one to go down.
Young with it. Right side now. To Hall. Into the corner. Faulkner back out to Young. Young driving. Shot over Sheets. No good. Briggs with the rebound. Down the floor to Hartnett, too far, out of bounds. And the Comets will get it back with 3:40 to go here in the third period. Trailing the Shells 43-18. Comets Faulkner to bring it up the floor for Greenville. Right side, it's Shuffleberger driving into the corner. Now they'll work it in to Hutchinson, who kicks it back out. A long 3 on the way that's no good. Back the other way. Hartnett driving and a whistle. 3:12 to go, third period. Hartnett fouled, and the Shells will throw it in from underneath their own basket. Shuffleberger with the foul. Hartnett to throw it in from underneath the Shell basket, gets it into Riney near the free throw line, gets it knocked away, but picks it up. Now looking for a guard, and that was a horrible pass right to the Comets. Trying to drop that off to Briggs.
Not with a whole lot of authority.
No. Back out top. Now the corner, Faulkner. No good. Tipped around, and Riney comes up with it. His outlet to McCauley. Down to Hartnett. Will finish off. Comets Faulkner drives, kicks it out to Schumpelberger, who comes out top. Leishu with it. Now right side. Schumpelberger into the corner. Hutchinson turns around, hands it to Schumpelberger. And this pass stripped away. And the Shells end up with it. Brown at the top of the key now to Briggs.
Well, I know Coach Cantrell from Greenville has been doing this for 15 years now, and it's just been a struggle for him. And you can tell he's doing a lot of teaching with this young team. He's had some really good programs at that Greenville school, but this doesn't happen to be one of those years.
Riney gets 2 shots off. The second one falls, and he draws a foul. And will step to the stripe with 2:08 to go here in the third quarter.
If he makes this free throw, Dennis, we have ourselves a 30-point game.
We do.
But no running clocks, right?
No running clocks. Riney is way off the mark. 2:05.
They've got to fix that problem going forward, just the inconsistency shooting free throws.
Schumpelberger from the corner, and a whistle and a foul. And he may shoot 3 here.
He is going to shoot 3, and McCauley is going to pick up 4. How does that sound?
Yeah. So I got the Shells for 0 for 4 from the line in this half.
You are correct.
And now Schumpelberger will step up there to shoot 3 from the stripe. Boom, there's one. And little number 3 will take number 2 right here. And that falls. They'll have one more for the teddy bear right here.
Is that what it is?
Well, if he's at the carnival, right? Make 3 and win, or something like that.
Hey, I won one of those little stuffed animals for my niece the other day at the
Did
bowling.
you? Nice.
You know the little claw that comes?
crane?
Yes, and it
Nice.
took me one shot too. She wanted that little, what is it, the Diego doll or whatever?
All right. Shufflebird didn't get the teddy bear, by the way. He missed the third one.
Well,
50 cents down the tube. Here's Brown driving. Shot knocked away. And Shuffleberger ends up with it. He wants a 2 now. Headed to the stripe. Back out top to Young. Fires it inside. Baseline pass, a nice one. Manning with the jumper on the way, and it doesn't fall. Brown up to Hartnett. He'll take the jumper. No good. And on the rebound, I believe, Shell over the back there, Brown.
I think you are right.
Minute 28 to go here in the third period. 47-20 in favor of the Shells. Young works it right side. Fleischu with it. Now to Flash. Schauffelberger with it. Comes out top to Manning, and he takes the shove from McCauley.
And guess who just fouled out of the game?
I'm going to guess number 10. McCauley.
That's right.
Hey. Maybe I get a teddy bear, right? No?
Well,
that was an easy one, I know.
Mark Briggs could afford to leave him in the game with a 27-point lead and just kind of let him play it out, but I don't know if he anticipated him checking out here in the third quarter.
Well, we're a minute away from the fourth quarter, so it won't be long until we see a lot of checking out at this rate.
I would think you're right.
Schauffelberger will work at top of the key to Young. He feeds it inside, and it's stripped away. Briggs ends up with it. Jordan Briggs, much bigger than he was when he was a freshman. He was a little guy then. Brown now works it into the left corner. Vandiver with it. Cross courts. Hartnett down low to Sheets, who loses the dribble. Out of bounds. And off of the Comets. Tried to put that one down, but right off of Comets' leg, out of bounds. Inbounds pass to Sheets. And now Hartnett will set up the Shells offense with 22 seconds to go. To Briggs, and he's tied up, and a whistle. Young going to get called for the foul for the Comets. Jordan Briggs over to the sidelines, and next to his dad, Mark Briggs, and he'll throw it in. And he needs help. He's going to have to call timeout. Nobody open, and timeout Shells with 19 seconds to go, third quarter. They lead 47-20. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
If you want your car to look stunning and keep it running, then take your car to Andy's Auto Body and Complete Car Care Center. Andy's ASE certified mechanics perform oil changes, suspension repair, air conditioning repair and service, engine diagnostics, warranty maintenance, tires, brakes, and shocks, plus state-of-the-art Hawkeye alignment. Like Andy's on Facebook. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care Center with 2 locations in Alton and Maryville is your car's home away from home.
Red or black, silver or gold, new or used. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they know options are important to you. That's why they've made relationships with local dealerships where you'll receive all the extras with First Mid-America Credit Union's low rates and financing done on the spot. All you have to do is decide what you want. Your car, our loans, they're made for each other. www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a representative.
Welcome back to Roxana. Dennis Laird alongside Louis Cord. 19 seconds to go here in the third quarter. The inbounds pass to Riney. Feeds it to Briggs, breaking to the hoop, and he'll draw the foul. And head to the stripe here with 17 seconds to go in the third quarter. See if Jordan can break this miss streak the Shells have going here in the second half, and he does. They are now 1 out of 5 from the line in the second half.
Well, that game that they lost to Griggsville Perry in the Carrollton tournament, 0 for 9 in the fourth quarter. And that was after they went 9 for 9 in the third quarter, according to Coach Briggs.
Briggs misses the second. He's now 1 out of 4. Here's Young at the top of the key. Now Schaufelberger in the corner for 3. No good. Riney with a rebound. 2 seconds on the clock. He launches it. No good. And that is how the third quarter comes to an end. 48-20 in favor of the Shells. You're listening to 1570 Radio.
I'll grab the birthday cake. You bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Timeout. Come here. I need better coverage. Anybody here give me better coverage?
Put me in, Coach. I can give you better coverage. Not only can I give you better coverage, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062.
Hey, where do you want this ladder?
Oh, come on, Coach.
American Family Insurance.
Welcome back to Roxana. Dennis Laird alongside Louis Court. Comets with the basketball to start the fourth quarter. Schaufelberger's shot no good. The putback no good. Tipped around and whistled. Let's see who this is on. Looks like it's going to be on the Shells.
Might be Riney.
But he took a shot in the face and was called for the foul. What do you think of that?
It's a double whammy, huh?
It is. Manning gets it in. And the reverse layup is good from Lash. He's on the board.
As long as I spell his name right, correct?
Yes, I just have to pronounce it right. Nothing like what it looks like. Briggs driving off the glass and in.
Well, that thing was a dart coming off the backboard.
It was.
But it was effective, right?
It did. Here's Elishu. And over pitches Schaufelberger at the top. Guarded by Briggs. Now to Young left side. Into the corner, Manning. He'll come out top to Lash. Kicks it back to Manning for 3. No good. Tipped around and Briggs ends up with it. Outlast pass to Vandiver. Works it right side. Hartnett now from the baseline tries to get it to Riney, but Young comes out of there with it. Young down the floor.
Good pass.
Nice pass underneath, and the shot off is good, and the foul by Elishu.
And make sure I spell his name correct as well, right?
That's another one.
Leitschhuh. Correct?
Wow. Yeah. That's why I wrote down L-I-E, shoe. Elishu.
Here you go.
That's how radio people spell it. We don't have to worry about that, you know.
Exactly.
I like you paper guys. And a three-point play good. From Devin Elishu, who now has 4 points.
I prefer to be called a print journalist.
Okay.
Is that more professional?
Yeah.
Instead of a newspaper guy.
I just said paper. I didn't even give you news, did I? Man, I'm terrible. Vandiver, top of the key, works it to Briggs. He wants some more points. Fires it up there from the free throw line. No good. 6:23 to go. Firing down to Hall and makes a move to the hoop, and he gets the bucket. See the Shells laying back a little bit on defense. The big lead. And now whistles and a timeout. Coach Briggs wants it 50-27 in favor of the Shells. 6:06 to go. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Do you, Casasa? Do you have a free checking account that pays you cash? Cash like greenbacks, cash like, I'm Johnny, cash like this. The massive interest you get just for putting your money into a free Casasa account. Casasa. A new word for a checking account that liberates you with no minimum balance and ATM refunds from sea to shining sea. Do you know where to get more cash? If you Casasa, you do. Do you Casasa?
Don't just bank. Casasa, only available at America's finest community banking institutions.
Welcome back to Roxana. Dennis Laird alongside Louis Court. Vandiver with it at the top of the key. We'll work it left side to Hartnett. Hartnett comes out top to Briggs. Left corner, Vandiver with it. Driving to the paint. Layup no good. Rebound comes down to the Comets. And a whistle. Foul going to be called here on the Shell.
Not a bad move by Vandiver, but a little bit of a silly foul there to pick up my sheet so far away from the basket. It's going to put Greenville at the line now.
Nice job driving in to get a real good shot off. Then fouls after the shot. And it'll be Alderman at the stripe for the Comets. Eyes it up. And no good. There's Riney with another rebound. Brown will bring it up the floor for the Shells. Holds the dribble at the top of the key. Bounce pass inside to Briggs. Nice move to the hole. Two more. Right side is Faulkner with it. Bounce pass in there to Alderman. Going over Briggs. No good. Weak side board, though, by the Comets. Muscled back up there. No good. That was Hutchinson, and now the rebound comes down. Hartnett chases it down on the floor. Brown with it. Top of the key. We'll back it off and set up the Shell offense. Looking for help. Comes out top to Hartnett, who drives into the paint, and a whistle. Leaves 5 minutes on the clock. A 52-27 Shell lead. Hartnett to the stripe for Roxana.
Goodbye, Mr. Hutchinson. It was nice knowing you. Fifth foul.
Grabs some bench. Hartnett eyes up the basket, waits on the basketball. Now he's got it.
Hey, I've heard that before.
Yes, you have. And it's short, no good. Missed the free throw. Another free throw miss. And on the other end, Hall will take it to length and put it off the glass and in. 52-29 now the score. They work it in the corner to Brown. It gets it knocked out of his hands by Hall. 4:43 to go in the ball game. Brown to throw it in. Gets it to Riney. Nice pass to Briggs, breaking to the basket. He'll muscle it up there and draw the foul.
Just a little backdoor cut play, and Riney with good vision to find Briggs streaking to the basket, and he draws the foul and one.
Steps up to the stripe. Eyes it up with 4:39 on the clock. It's off the mark. Rebound put up there, no good. Sheets, third time's a charm.
Two more offensive rebounds.
Back on the other end. In the corner is Hall for three, no good. Rebound comes down to Alderman. He'll work it to the top to Lawrence. Now Hall, three rattles out, no good. Gets his own rebound on a loose ball, and as he takes it to the hole, draws the foul.
Riney will get number three.
And Hall at the stripe. He has 4 points in the quarter. And hits the first free throw. He has 5 points now for the game. Hall will have another. 4:12 to go in the ball game. 56-30. The Shell lead. Hall's next one is good. Hit them both.
Hit them with ease, too.
Yeah, looks good. He's won some teddy bears, I bet. This knocked out of bounds by the Comet. The Shells will throw it in from the sideline. Briggs over to throw it in. 4:08 to go in the ball game. Gets it into Riney. Now back out to Briggs in the corner. Riney with the driving. Shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound. Underneath the basket. Tries to save it off of a Comet, but it doesn't work out for him. They'll work it down the floor. Nice pass down to Hall to finish it off, and that comes from Lawrence.
Where's he been this whole game?
He has been in the ball game, but getting some shots now to fall for him. Hartnett slides to his booty and is called for traveling.
Safe.
He was. That wouldn't have been a good slide in baseball.
No.
That was like a pitcher would slide into second right there. What's he doing running the bases, you say? Faulkner at the top of the key. Works it to the left side to Young. Now back to the top. Shot on the way from Lawrence is good, a three.
All of a sudden, they're making some shots now.
Best quarter they've had. Briggs at
By
the top.
far.
Briggs trying to fire it down to the baseline and it's thrown away.
Suddenly it's still in hand. They're up by 20, but...
All right. We've seen 30, though. Now down to 20. Young to throw it in for the Comets. Riney looks gassed. Here's Faulkner coming up the floor.
I think maybe something else that Mark Briggs wants to see is he wants to see his team's finishing ability. It wasn't there against Griggsville Perry. They lost. It wasn't there against Southwestern, an overtime loss. They lost. No.
Now a foul as they try to get it inside. Foul on the Shell.
Finish strong is what he's looking for.
Hartnett with the foul, his third. And free throws for Lawrence. Who has 6 in the game and is now 2 out of 3 from the line. He'll have another. Long look at the basket, and Lawrence makes it worthwhile. He hits it. Here's Brown to throw it in, gets it into Briggs. Briggs will work it to Riney, down low to shoot. 2 more for him. 18 for Sheets. Here's Faulkner at the top of the key. He'll work it to the left side. To Lawrence. Down to the corner. Faulkner drives baseline and it's knocked away. And a whistle. And that's on 55. Mr. Riney with his 4th. Faulkner will step up to the stripe. 2:28 to go. Faulkner hits his first one. Now he has 2 points. He's 2 out of 3 from the line.
They've nearly doubled their point total here in the fourth quarter. They had 20 coming into the fourth. 19 in this quarter.
Make it double now.
Well, they've doubled it up.
3 points for Faulkner and 2:28 to go, and it's an 18-point Shell lead. Brown with it right side. Brown driving. Turns around, finds Briggs on the right side. Briggs kicks it out to Hartnett. Hartnett to Brown, inside to Riney.
Run some clock.
Riney looking for Briggs, and he'll find him on the right wing. Briggs with the clock down to 1:55, goes to Brown, who drives. Now to Sheets, who's going to cross-court it to Hartnett, down to Riney, right underneath. And a whistle.
Look at that.
And a bucket.
Tough shot there. Wow.
We'll send him to the stripe.
First points for Riney here in the fourth quarter.
Got 22 in the game, make it 23. And that's his third free throw that he's hit. I didn't count how many misses yet. Inbounds comes in to Faulkner with 1:45 to go. 3 for 6 for Riney from the line. Young will cross-court it. Faulkner with a 3. Good. He has 5 in the quarter. 6 for the game. Here's the steal. Schaufelberger. Faulkner will finish it off. 61-45. Now the Shell lead and a steal. And a whistle. Comets will maintain possession with 1:11 to go. 61-45 their lead. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Morrissey Construction Company is a general contracting firm that specializes in housing, historic renovation, educational, and commercial construction. For 60 years, Morrissey Construction has exceeded client expectations by completing projects ahead of schedule and under budget while providing quality construction services. Maintaining good relationships while placing the client's building investments first has helped the company build a reputation as a trustworthy contractor with a multitude of repeat clients. For more information, visit morrisseyconstruction.com.
Why should you bring your vehicle to Quick Lane at Roberts Motors? You never need an appointment, just drive on in. Quick Lane has the guaranteed lowest tire prices around. Plus, we perform a multi-point inspection of the critical items on your vehicle at no charge every time you visit. Ford, Chevy, Toyota, or any other make, Quick Lane can service it. We're even open on Saturdays. Stop by Quick Lane at Roberts Motors today. Come see why life is better in the Quick Lane.
Comet basketball, right side. Schaufelberger into the corner. 3 on the way, no good. Tipped around and picked up by the Comets. Faulkner at the free throw line to Schaufelberger for 3, and it's good. His third 3, and now a foul on the Comets.
Well, they haven't given up. You got to give them credit for turning a 30-point deficit into a 13-point game now. A little more respectable here.
With 50 seconds to go, and we've seen this huge lead by the Shells dwindle away. Briggs at the stripe. They struggled there.
Well, this is the problem again, just that killer instinct, just the closeout ability.
Briggs will hit the free throw. He'll have another. Trying to put 63 on the board for the Shells, and he does.
He's had a nice fourth quarter here with 8 points.
He's been huge for them, really, with this comeback.
13 for the game.
He's kept putting some up there for him. Faulkner with it on the right side, picked up by Briggs. Right side. Schaufelberger, 3, good.
Boy, he's been hot, hasn't he?
That's 4 in the game now. Lead down to 63-51, and whistle on the inbound. Why not foul him? We got 3.
Yeah.
We got 3 threes on the board. 33.3 seconds to go.
They've scored 31 points here.
Yeah.
In the fourth quarter.
Unbelievable.
Again.
Especially after what we've seen for 3 quarters in the opposite direction.
Well, and
I think they got 6 in the third and 3 in the first. I think they got 11 in the second.
It was 3, 11, and 6. You're right. Mm-hmm. And 31 here in the fourth quarter.
Wow.
How do you explain it? It's the second time in within what? A week and a half the Shells have given up 31 points in a quarter now?
Briggs. It's the free throw. (64-51). Faulkner will let the ball roll and then pick it up at the stripe with 30 seconds to go. Here's Hall driving on Riney. Nice pass in the corner. Schaufelberger drives, rejected by Riney. Got a piece of that.
Yes, he did.
Now Shells with it and a quick foul break.
Well, it was a valiant effort, again, just to make this respectable, but Down by 28 going into the fourth quarter. Maybe a little too much to try to overcome here if you're Greenville.
Briggs with a miss from the line. Briggs will have another, and it's good.
Greenville, Dennis, had made 6 field goals through 3 quarters. In the fourth quarter, they have 10.
Out top, Young with it, driving into the paint, lets it go, and it's good. He's on the board.
Make it 11.
65-53.
And they keep fighting here to the end, even though there's 4.5 seconds left.
Fresh body in there.
I think maybe what they want is try to get a steal and a quick 3 here to make this a single-digit game. Can you imagine that? You're down by 30 at one point, and you can make this a single-digit game.
Omo Asagi in there for the Comets. I said that just for you, Louis. And that's the ball game. 65-53, the final. Shells over the Comets. We'll be back to wrap it up after this. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Tom Lane, State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Macias Insurance, professional independent insurance agents. First Mid-America Credit Union, exceeding members' expectations since 1934. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance. All of your protection under one roof. Morrissey Construction, completing projects ahead of schedule and under budget for 60 years. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care, offering friendly service and reliable repairs since 1974. Liberty Bank, committed to providing excellent customer service above all else.